Hey guys, wanted to bring you pretty much the first day of free agency for the NBA. Obviously, very exciting news, I would say. Big news was that KD wants out of Brooklyn. Have a couple of thoughts about that. Obviously, he signed that 4 years last year with Brooklyn. I think when they have that collective bargaining with the owners, I think the owners need to kind of draw a line because it's kind of ridiculous where you could show up and don't show up to work and still get paid for the games. And so, especially with those contracts, I would say it needs to be more like, I would say, incentive based a little bit, or have to hit certain criterias or something. Because of what Kyrie did, I would say he kind of ruined it for everyone else. Just like I said, Deshaun Watson, what his contract is, it's kind of ruining in that sense where people are going to try to forget about it or not talk about it. So the other criteria I would say, or gripe, I mean, I'm kind of glad because, like I said, the Houston Rockets has the Brooklyn Nets draft picks. So there is that Victor, that player from France. His name's Victor. He would be a great complementary with the Rockets as a center. So I think the Rockets, if they were able to get the number one pick, to be able to draft him, OMG, I would be like so surprised, like I said, because Brooklyn could be that bad if they don't get the right pieces. Or like if they don't get any All-Stars but just get the draft picks to replenish with what happened with Kyrie and Kevin Durant. So I would try and get the best package if I was Brooklyn, like I said, because there's no incentive for them to tank at this point. So unless they could get some draft picks that could turn out pretty high or something, I don't know. Or see if you could get like the Sacramento Kings to help you out, because like I said, you don't really have to do him any favors, to be honest, because he signed that contract. He should honor that contract, but because he wants out, because I don't know if it's because of what happened with the whole Kyrie situation or front office, but you don't own him anything. I would, if I'm the front office, I would try to get the farm. Because like I said, he's locked in 4 years. Whether he's happy or not to be there or not, if he could get a package, that would be great. Some young core. What's ironic, I saw the trade machine. The Golden State Warriors have a lot of young assets and all-star players, and they could give draft picks. So that would be ironic if he went back there. But I know it won't be able to happen. I know he mentioned Phoenix. I don't know if there's enough assets based on young players. Now, I don't know, Aiden might be enough and Mikal Bridges, but then I feel like you could ask for more, or you need to ask for more. Obviously, they're not going to trade Chris Paul or Devin Booker because Booker just got a big max contract. So that's going to be a tough spot, I feel like. Miami, that he mentioned, that's going to be tough too, because Bam Bayou, you can't trade him because he has that restricted because you just gave him that contract too. So I don't think there's enough assets there that Brooklyn would want in that sense. So I think Kevin Durant's going to be a tough situation, or to find the right team for what he wants and what Brooklyn wants. So I am very excited to, I guess, because there was no big name that was supposed to be a free agent. I thought there's some good players, but not like franchise changing superstars that's going to change. So I think this offseason is going to be another interesting one, especially, like I said, I am totally vested with what happens to Brooklyn. I hope they stink, because that could help the Rockets in the future based on their draft picks. And so what's going to be crazy is that Brooklyn's going to lose out 3 of their superstars. They already lost James Harden. I mean, it's great because they made that big trade with the Houston Rockets, and now it looks like the Houston Rockets may well, got the best end of that deal. And then they're going to lose, looks like Kyrie and Kevin Durant. And so you're going to lose three superstars there. I feel like Sean Marks should lose his job in that sense because of he should take blame. I feel like this is why you have to, as an owner or franchise owner or front office, you have to be very careful who you give the keys to the franchise, because obviously they were a package deal. They wanted to come together, and that's how you got them. But obviously you gave them everything you wanted. They wanted. And so obviously that didn't work out because that kind of messed things up. Because Kyrie and Kevin Durant thought they ran the show and stuff. That's why they didn't respect the coach, really. Because they thought they could take turns coaching the team. Didn't work out well in that sense. So, yeah, I am very excited. Day one of free agency went with a bang. So, it's going to be interesting. Usually July 4th weekend. There's a lot of big changes and stuff with teams and stuff like that. We'll see how that turns out this year. But like I said, it will be amazing if the Rockets could get the number one pick in the lottery. Or, like I said, the top three chances because of the ping pong balls, because of that big name. He could be better than Giannis. Like I'm saying, look him up. His name, I can't remember his last name, but his first name is Victor from France. He is already projected to go number one next year. And there's going to be some tanking. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I'm not surprised if that's why Spurs are beginning to tank. There's a lot of people trying to rebuild around this guy, probably. So go ahead and let me know what you think. Comment below. Do you like what your team did on day one or the direction they're going? Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't done so, like I said, go ahead and help us with that. And thanks for your support. And together we can build better tomorrow. Thanks again.